Hey, out here in these mean streets. New Year coming up tonight, I think, December 31st today. Concept that I want to talk about with New Year's resolutions, a lot of people joining gyms, is the concept of injury. So it's great if you have motivation, you start a new exercise program, but injuries, and this is where I come in as a physio to say, injuries happen because load exceeds capacity. So if you haven't been training and you're jumping into classes and you decide to go all out because this is the year you're going to make the change, and I don't want to take away from that, but what I do want to say is a lot of people ignore the basics and they chase that pump and they want to, again, jump all in and feel like that's how they're going to get back to where they once were or that kind of thing. But that's how injuries happen. Load exceeds capacity. Basically, the real simple oversimplification is every single injury in the history of mankind is load exceeding capacity. So if I tore my ACL because a 200-pound linebacker fell on my knee and took me out in a two-hand touch game, and the load of his body weight plus how fast he was going, so whatever that is, 400 pounds of force, let's say, exceeded the capacity that my knee could accept. So my knee gave out, tore my ACL. So we see smaller injuries, though, when you start doing, 200 little mini squats. So you have to, it's hard to measure what exactly your capacity is, but that is why we do strength testing. That is why something like CrossFit is cool, because it can assess all these different kind of capacities. And the more awareness we have of our capacities in pushing, pulling, squatting, hinging, all the different things the body can do, that is what will tell us how much load we should put on that. And if we can slowly, progressively, intentionally, wisely put load on our bodies, that is what will help us move in the right direction. So just a warning for this new year, January motivation season, is be cautious. And it comes back to the really simple, boring, nerdy answer of get an assessment. So the assessment will tell you where you might have limitations in your capacity or faults in your movement patterns before you start trying to drive 150 miles an hour on a car. You want to make sure that car can handle that. So simple stuff I say almost every day to every client, everyone who shows up on my table injured. It's really easy to push past injuries and little aches and pains. But that's the caution here. Listen to your body. Go put more money into the investment of understanding what your body's capable of. And with all that, Happy New Year.